We are still here at the same mechanic shop. We just fixed the Lexus GS 300 crank no start, and then next we have a 2007 GMC Yukon. Customer complaint, parasitic draw overnight. After 2 or 3 days of the car sitting not running, battery dies. The vehicle had a sound system in it before, and it's obviously an aftermarket one, so they took it off. I don't know if the issue from installation or from removal, or even if it is related to it. We're going to try to find out, but this is a big indicator. One of the mechanics had mentioned something about door lights. When the door light is on, the car, works fine. There is no draw. When it goes off, the issue happened. I don't know how accurate is this, but I am running it to charge the battery. Battery was dead. Obviously that's the issue. So let us just charge the battery a little bit. I watched the monitor. I monitored the alternator, and it's good. The charging 14.5 to 15, sorry. And so let's give it a minute and we'll start our checks. Alright, so I want to show you guys. We have 14.9 on the alternator. Let me shut off the vehicle. Battery voltage at this moment is 12.7. It should be enough, but alright, let me switch my leads. What I'm going to do, I'm going to switch the red one from volt to 10 amp, switch my selection to amp DC, and disconnect the negative and put this lead with the cable and the other lead with the battery post. As I said, what I'm using this adapter that comes with the My Power Probe. One lead is on the cable, the other lead on the battery post, and I'm going on negative just in case I touch the body. Nothing's gonna happen. Some people use the positive, and I don't like that. Make sure everything is off inside the vehicle. No lights, no AC, no radio, no dashboard. Your scanner is disconnected. Do we have a door switch here? I'm not sure if this is the spot for it, but we'll see if there is one. It might be here on the actuator. Close the door. Make sure there's no load. Make sure your hood doesn't have a light, although that's some, old cars, they have that, but still, you never know. And look at this. We have a 3.95 so far, but I just opened the door. Now it's going down. Vehicle is going to sleep. Actually, let me lock it. I just locked it. 4.3. I'm gonna pause the video and see how long will it take to go to 0, and if there is any 0 in the system. I don't think we'll see a 0. We'll see some number, but what's the lowest that we can go to? After about 3 minutes, we are down to 460 milliamp. As far as I know, any vehicle should not be more than 100 amp. So we have about 3-4 times the draw, current draw, and that should be enough to kill the battery. 2 or 3 days, yeah. About half an amp. 0.46, about 0.5, half an amp. It should not be more than between 50 to 100 milliamp draw. So this is confirms the issue. Now let us set up to check the fuses, and what I'm going to do, I'm not gonna check the fuses here by the engine. I'm going to jump to the inside fuse box, the one on the driver's side, and make sure that's the only one for the inside circuits. What I'm going to do, I'm going to disconnect my lead from one side and unlock the vehicle, disconnect the lead, and open the driver's side door and bypass any door switch if there is any. I think it's a part of the actuator.
$75 later.
Okay, I got it. It's this one, this 30 amp fuse. Look, when I disconnect, it goes to 10 milliamp. Well, that's acceptable. Put it back on. We're back to the draw. Now this fuse is that 30 amp is this 40. 40 says amplifier, 30 amp fuse amplifier. So I think we are going back to our expectation that it has something to do with the amplifier. The original amplifier, I think they bypassed it to put the aftermarket amplifier, and when they bypassed it, I think they messed up the circuit. Let me pull the wiring diagram for that 30 amp fuse and see where we can chase the issue itself. Here, when you go to component locations, it says audio amplifier UQA UQS, which we have, mounted to floor under the rear of the center console. That is the amplifier. I wish I can get to the harness for it, but it's on the other side. Yeah, it's on the other side. Alright, that's it for today. I'm gonna tell them to bring a new amplifier. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I know I didn't get a confirmation fix, but I will update this case before I upload it to the channel. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button to have your notifications about future videos. Thanks a lot.